Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And yes, we have watched Alien Earth first two episodes. If you have, please let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it. I'm going to say to start off with Noah Hawley, great job. You done really good, really good. I do have plenty of questions about these, something that's happening in the timeline, but we're not going to go into that right now. But what I'm going to say is you did a great job. I was concerned when we had Sydney Chandler, who plays Wendy, and also was it Ezzie Davis, the activist. But we don't see her that much in these two episodes. I think we only see her for a few minutes on a conference call or a video call with the boy Cavalier, which is interesting. Not a problem. Not a problem. But it's fine. But please do, if you like these content, please do hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and click all of the notification bell, and you'll be to get notified of any upcoming content. This is the first actual video like this I have done in a while, but that's due to other factors other than the fact that the only shows that are on are Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, and also Dexter Resurrection. Now, I haven't done any videos for Dexter Resurrection because I don't think that many people are interested in it. Because every time I mention it to people, they're all like, "Oh, well, I've never watched it. I've never seen Dexter, so it wouldn't be much of a point." Really, it's a great show. Also, yeah, other things have happened as well in my life, but it's fine. I'm getting around. My life is getting back to normal. Don't worry. But let's get back to the show. Now, the interesting thing is we've got Alex Lawther in this. I hope I'm saying it right. As Wendy's brother. I can't remember. I heard her real name once, but I can't remember what her real name is. Because it's only down as Wendy in the show, so it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I did hear him. I did hear it. I didn't write it down though. I didn't mark it down for some reason. But yeah, so we got Moreau. He's a cyborg. How much of a cyborg I don't know. Because you could categorize a cyborg as someone who has been altered, or had limbs or body parts replaced with cybernetic implants or something. That's the gist I have of it. That's why cyborgs are different to robots and stuff like that. Now, we don't have to wait too long. I mean, at first, when I started watching episode 1, I thought to myself, this seems slow. But it's not actually slow. It's actually quite well paced. I mean, we start off on the ship, then we go back to Earth, and we see what's happening with Wendy. I need to find out her name. I need to mark down her name, her original name. Marcy, that's it. I don't know why I couldn't remember Marcy. Right, so Marcy, the little girl, she's sick. She gets transferred into the synthetic body, then becomes Wendy. Then after she's transferred and stuff like that, it switches back over to the ship. Everything's already happened. We don't see the breakout. We don't see the escape. So we don't see exactly what causes it. From what I understand, this is my gist. What I get from it is that it might have something to do with the cat and that eyeball creature. I think it may have something to do with that. Well, I don't quote me on that. Don't just take that with a pinch of salt. Because the cat is free to walk around, right? and that thing, I don't know if it's some sort of parasite. It replaces the eyeball. So I'm wondering if that maybe had a huge impact in helping something escape. I don't know if it would be the xenomorph escape. I doubt this. I doubt that it would help the xenomorph. I think the xenomorph escaping was actually a byproduct of what happened. But it's hard to say what exactly happened. I mean, did a cyborg, not cyborg, did a synthetic go mad on the ship? Because we know there was at least one synthetic on the ship, because he stands there over one particular girl or woman, and it's very much like Ash and Ripley, where Ash has some sort of weird, obsession over Ripley when before he attacks her. But we don't know. There's something interesting because the timeline doesn't work the way that it's portrayed in a lot of the Alien films. So some of the Alien films are not that are separate from the originals, but they try to be connected. They're not actually accurate enough. But I'll go into that in another video, I think, or in a live stream. But Bailey, behave. So the dog. Yeah, so Sidney Chandler done what it seems okay. When I first found out that it was going to be a woman, it's all everyone had the thing crying out "girl boss" and stuff like that. But no, it's not the case. I mean, she doesn't seem to come across that way. She seems to be slightly. She may be different because she was the first. She's possibly different from the other Lost Boys. Very imaginative name, Noah. But yeah, which is interesting. It'd be interesting to find out exactly what happens. But then we find Joe is Marcy's brother, Wendy's brother, and he finds out through one of the other Lost Boys. The secret is out straight away. Second episode, secret is out as soon as they meet. Oh, her name was Marcy. My sister's name was Marcy. Oh yeah, dude, this is Marcy. This is your sister. Yeah, interesting way to do it, Noah. But it was good. It's good. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's an interesting way to do it. Could have gone so many different ways, but you went that way. Now let's carry on, because we see the xenomorph often. We see the other aliens fairly often, quite a bit, which is interesting. We even have a bunch of eggs just sitting out in the middle of nowhere, despite the fact that we had earlier on, I think it was episode 1. In episode 1, we actually see an egg inside a containment unit, right? So inside one of those containers, we see a xenomorph egg, right? We also see a couple, at least 2, facehuggers in containment units. But then in the cargo hold, there's 6 just sitting out in the middle of nowhere with that blue mist over the top, which is acting like a motion sensor or something to the eggs know when something is nearby. They must have raided a nest, right? So they must have raided a queen's chamber, right? But where? This is going to be interesting. Are we going to get something to be a prequel to this at some point? Are we going to get like an episode which shows the capture of the xenomorph and the collection of the eggs? Because I want to know. If you're doing it, that would be great. Make it a mid-season episode, I hope. But I don't like this guy, this Morrow character, the cyborg guy. He was like, I don't know if is he like the science officer or something? I can't remember. But he's emotionless, and and we're talking about the fact that he's a cyborg, which means that he's got human emotions, but he hides them. And then you've got Wendy, who was Marcy, a little girl, that has no emotions because, although she does have um, human mind inside a synthetic body, it's not actually a brain. It's not actually a human brain. It's a supercomputer that's holding all of the information that was her mind, her, I suppose you could say, consciousness, or her soul. Some people might say, but I would say it's more like it's not necessarily the same, but maybe it's just a copy of the brain waves, and also somehow it copies memories and stuff like that. Which is going to be interesting to find out how that works. If they go through that, go into all that detail. If they do that. Okay. So I'm not going to go into too much more. I think I spoiled it enough for some of you if you haven't watched it already. Although if you've watched this and you haven't watched the episodes, please do take a look at the episodes. And I mean, I know a lot of people will wait for people like me to come out and have reviews and reactions to these things because they don't want to pay. They don't want Disney Plus to have their money because Disney have screwed everyone over so much. But the interesting thing is, I think is it on Fox in the US and it's on Stars in the UK, which is available on Disney Plus only. So if you want to watch it, you're going to either have to do it legally by subscribing to Disney Plus, or you're going to have to do it the other way. Now, I have a subscription to Disney Plus because there's a lot of stuff on there that I used to watch as a kid, like Doogie Howser MD, stuff like that. So I have access to all those. I don't necessarily like Disney stuff, not all of it. Some of it's okay. Some of the older stuff is okay. But yeah, so if you want, I suggest you take a look at it at some point somehow. Your choice to do it however you like. So far, so good for the first 2 episodes, and I'm looking forward to the next one. I don't know if they're going to drop 1 episode or 2 episodes at a time. Let's have a look and see what it shows on IMDb, because that should tell us how many episodes are being dropped next week. Okay, so it's 8 episodes. Right, okay, so it looks like we're going to go for a regular one episode a week schedule, which is going to be a shame actually, because I'd actually think that they would be better off dropping 2 at a time. So yeah, so the first episode was Neverland. Yeah, that sets up the Lost Boys and Peter Pan theme to the show. Then episode 2 is Mr. October, which I think is a reference to is actually a reference to a baseball player from who swung a good swing in 1977. I'm not American, so I don't know much about baseball. Episode 3. So next week's episode is Metamorphosis. Okay, so hopefully you guys like this video, and yeah, I like this so far. If you like this video, please do hit that thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You can support the channel by clicking on the links below, which one goes to the store and the other goes to a tipping page. It's entirely up to you. Any comments made in the tipping section will be read out in the next video or during the next live. And if you have a question, please do ask it down below in the comment section. If you like this video, if you like the 2 episodes, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Let me know either way, because it'll be interesting to find out. And yeah, I'm sorry about the background noise. The dog is being a bit of a pain today. He seems to like cleaning himself. It is early in the morning. It is 9:21 as of recording this. And yeah, until next time, guys, take care, stay safe, and may the Schwartz be with you always.